Hello there, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, things are about to energetically shift for us on May the 10th. This is because the planet Mercury, it is slipping into the sign of Taurus. And with it comes an invitation for all of us to slow down. It's also asking us to reconnect with what's real in our lives and speak from a place that is rooted in truth and not urgency. The world is going to try to rush us, but that doesn't mean that we have to rush with it. Instead, Spirit is calling us to stay grounded to Mother Earth. Mother Earth, she's never going to rush us. And it's a time for us to ground our voice. That's going to be really important, to ground your voice, to think with your body, and to feel with your words. Okay, so patience, slowing down, calm is going to be very important. It's actually going to be a superpower for you over the next couple of weeks. Okay, so what matters to you, you can't rush that. All right, so in my morning meditation, I pulled some tarot cards and I wanted to share with you what Spirit wants you to know as you move through this energy shift. All right, Libra, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you around this energetic shift. So we're going to start with a healing message. There's a lot of healing energies around, and Spirit wanted to share a healing message with you today. So awaken your greatness, Libra. You are meant to awaken your greatness. And some of you might be seeing an elephant somewhere around you. This is a confirmation for you today. And if you haven't seen an elephant, you're actually seeing one now on your screen. So we have the number 8 on this card. This is a number of power. Spirit wants you to know that you have a lot of power within you that you can apply in your life in any situation that you might be moving through. So if you're seeing the number 8, a confirmation of this reading, I'm getting 8 days around the message of this card. So you have an important purpose in this world, Libra. It's time to embrace your full potential. So once again, you have an important purpose in this world. It's time to embrace your full potential. And we have an affirmation here as well, so feel free to write this down and use it. It is safe for me to lead with greatness. It is safe for me to lead with greatness. So look at that. So elephant spirit here, awaken your greatness. So let's pull some cards. It looks like 3 or a few have popped out. We're going to pull the first 3 of these. So the Hierophant card. So there's an expansion within your consciousness happening here. A lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge that is coming in. You have access to this. And what Spirit wants you to do is to apply this knowledge in your life. I'm also seeing a teacher, a mentor, a coach, or even like a therapist or counselor coming in. Okay, so the Hierophant to start. Now, the Hierophant is a major arcana card. So this energy is usually prominent, but it's in the background. And because it's in the background, some of us are going to feel this intensely, while others, you're going to feel this subtly. We have the 4 of Swords. So this energy of Mercury in Taurus is about slowing down. And the 4 of Swords is also connected to slowing down. It's time for you to reconnect with yourself, Libra. I feel also over the next little while, it's time to really quiet things out, especially the noise that may have been disturbing you recently. Okay, it's time to kind of tune that out just a little bit here. So 4 of Swords, and we have the 8 of Wands. So we have incoming energy. This is going to be a time for you to receive. Okay, you want to be pausing and reflecting, but also open and receptive. And I feel when we're rushing and doing things too quickly, we close ourselves off because we're not paying attention to the details that we're meant to know through this connection to Mother Earth, to this connection of being in this present moment and actually experience the experiences that we're having, right? So we have a lot of incoming blessings and miracles, opportunities. Everything is going to fall into place for you, Libra. Okay, so 8 of Wands, we've got the number 8 here, another 8 showing up, so double 8s for you. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. So look at that. What a powerful spread here. Your higher self is communicating with you right now as well, Libra. So you're going to receive communication around you. And maybe you're already receiving that communication. You're noticing signs or patterns. You're seeing numbers. Just a lot of odd, strange, magical things, things that are happening that you might not even be able to explain to people, right? So just keep that in mind, that spirit is communicating. Before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes those signs put the pieces together for you. Okay, so this is such a beautiful and powerful energy for you. I am seeing a spiritual awakening happening. Some of you in the midst of this unfolding as the spiritual awakening is happening. And it's really time to tune the noise out of your life. Okay, or at least create some distance between you and the noise just for a little bit as you are moving through this energy right now, this energetic shift. So what the Hierophant is letting me know is you're coming to this place that is full of higher knowledge, sacred knowledge. You are now gaining access to it. So this could be through you learning something. Maybe you're taking a course and this is expanding your skills, expanding your knowledge of that topic. Or this is, you reading books or engaging in conversation with someone, learning something new. This is something that is going to open up your perspective to something new, something that you haven't experienced before. This is the awakening. There's a lot of truth coming in here as well. And you know what? Maybe it's you inspired by somebody online right now. You've been following them. They're inspiring you. You're doing research. There's something that is being birthed through this card's energy. It's a creative project, a creative idea, inspiration, motivation, if you're feeling this, right? Or maybe you're feeling like your life is expanding right now. And life is busy. We do live in a world that is very fast paced right now, and it's just going to get even more fast paced. So just because the world is moving at a fast pace doesn't mean that we need to match that energy, because that energy is a little bit crazy. I feel like it's just, I don't even know how to describe it because I don't want to be in it. I rather just stay within my own energy, within my own peace, right? So this is what I'm getting through the Four of Swords and the Hierophant card. I'm seeing someone that is receiving information from maybe a coach, a mentor, a therapist, a counselor. There's almost like a releasing of energies that are happening here with the Hierophant card, like you're releasing energies by communicating. And maybe this is something that Spirit has been calling you to do in your life, especially if you have words, if you have things that have been bottled up within you, things that you have suppressed, things that are weighing down on you. I feel this is a time for you to let go of all of that and maybe talk to somebody about it. To vent. I'm getting venting as well. So all of this is coming through the Four of Swords. This energy is incredibly strong, and it is calling you back to yourself. It is calling you back to who you always were, like you always have been. There's a really interesting energy in the air that's very grounding. It's rooting us to Mother Earth because we have a fast-paced energy right now. When we root ourselves and ground ourselves to Mother Earth, she is not going to rush us. She's going to keep us here in a balanced state. But we have to be actively participating in this creating of balance and rooting ourselves in order for this to happen, right? You can't be passive here. I'm definitely getting a passive energy here. This might not be your energy. This might be somebody around you. Or maybe you feel that this passive energy is communication between you and Source, your spirit guides. You know, sometimes when we feel we're not connected to Spirit, when we feel that they're not answering us, maybe you're praying for something to happen, you feel it's not coming in, you're starting to become hopeless. You don't ever, and it's not that you don't ever want to, but you want to try to stay hopeful here, everyone, because hope is just, it's the star card's energy, and that's what's coming through the Hierophant card. So I feel this energy of the Hierophant is connected to the star card, and your prayers are being answered. Sometimes when we feel that disconnect, it is opportunity for us to trust ourselves, right? Trust our own inner knowing. Right? So trust yourself here, everyone, with whatever it is that you're doing, the guidance, the clarity that you are seeking, you're actually receiving it through you. Okay, so you might be dreaming of something, you might have a sense or a knowing of something, your intuition, there's a feeling there that is telling you something, and perhaps what you're seeing might not match the feeling. And I feel that you've always had this sense, like this sixth sense or seventh sense, whatever you want to call it, you've always had it, and it's getting stronger. So listen to it. That is the higher power that is communicating and connecting with you. And with the Four of Swords energy, if you actually take a look at this card, we have four swords, and we have a person here below, and we also have another person at the top. So I feel there's a connection to your higher self that is taking place within this card's energy. And for some of you, you have always been connected to a higher power, a higher version of yourself, and you have been following that guidance, and it's been taking you places. I feel that wherever you are in life right now, whatever experience you're having, there's a lot of wisdom and understanding that you're meant to pick up on and actually apply in your life. There's something that you're learning within the experience you're having. And in order for you to actually connect or receive that guidance is from slowing down within the experience. What I'm getting here is someone trying to control or trying to force something to happen, or there's like some sort of a time constraint here. Because I'm getting a rushed energy and needing this thing or wanting this thing to happen really quickly. But Spirit is letting you know that divine timing is at play. By the way, you are the divine timing. By slowing things down, you're actually going to speed them up. When you're quickly rushing, sometimes we miss things. We have a lot of communication coming in from spirit guides. They're wanting to connect with you and speak to you, communicate and bring you the guidance that you are asking for, that you're praying for. So we have to slow down in our lives. This doesn't mean that we completely slow down and go into this hermit mode energy. This is where you're very active. This is where you want to slow down your mind. The worry, the stress, all the thoughts that are racing, a lot of things that you sometimes think about. And sometimes we don't even realize that we're thinking the things that we're thinking because we're on autopilot. We're usually sleepwalking through our day. And bringing yourself into the present moment and reconnecting with yourself is really important to find that guidance and really come back to ourselves. And I feel sometimes we are lost in the world. There's so much that is going on, and there's a lot of energies that are tugging and pulling at us, right? And we can get lost in this world. So what Spirit is trying to do is, bring us all back to ourselves. And yeah, I feel there's a big mission of that in the world right now, and many ways that these cards can show up in our lives. So you're going to have to share with me here, Libra, how these energies are showing up in your life. Like, what is this Four of Swords energies? There's a lot of peace and quiet here. Perhaps you're longing or looking for that peace and quiet in your life. And this peace, you have to actually cultivate it yourself, right? So how can you bring more peace into your life? Are you experiencing a lot of drama? And maybe, you need someone, an outside party, to kind of help, like a therapist, to talk through things, especially if you don't have someone that you can talk to. I'm getting a lot of alternative ways that you can actually release pent-up energy or energy that you've been carrying around because of certain individuals in your life or certain situations that you have gone through. Writing is very therapeutic, and it opens up a portal. This is what I feel like. It opens up a portal to a completely different world. And it's a world that you're creating through your writing. It's an energy that you're transferring from your mind onto a sheet of paper. Now you are in that mode of creation. And I feel creation is very important for you right now, Libra. I feel you're very creative and expressing yourself in a way that feels happy, it feels joyous, it feels exciting, it feels like you're actually able to release energies through something that you enjoy doing, whatever that might be. Writing, maybe singing, right? Whatever this is for you. So the other thing is, I'm feeling someone moving into a place of solitude, wanting to go quiet a little bit and spend time with themselves. And I feel this is actually really good for you. Those of you that are in a place of loneliness, where you feel you don't have connections, you're almost disconnected from the world, this is actually an opportunity for you to reconnect with yourself. So they want you to shift the way that you're looking at the situation from loneliness to opportunity, to reconnect with yourself. And maybe you've been in this space for a very long time and you feel it's time for you to now connect and explore, then that is what you need to do. You need to step outside of your comfort zone to do that and not be afraid. The world isn't scary. It isn't scary. It's what it is whatever you want it to be, whatever you desire it to be through the way that you show up in it, right? So this is what Spirit is connecting you with, and wisdom. Oh my goodness. Ancient wisdom has been coming up quite a bit in my readings. I feel it's just the energy in the air. And I feel this has to do with the Eta Aquarids meteor shower. It's a meteor shower that is happening that is tied to the comet Halley. So it brings with it ancient knowledge. So we're going to receive a lot of information. This is the expansion that is happening in your consciousness right now, Libra. So a lot of information that is going to feel and be interpreted differently for you. Okay, so maybe at one point in your life you experienced something as one thing, and now in your life you're going back to that moment. Maybe you're thinking about it. Maybe that's a story that's racing in your head. I'm getting old memories, but now it is being interpreted, or it is making sense to you in a different way. So you're going to have to share with me how this energy is coming in for you. Now, the Eight of Wands is an unlocking of blessings and miracles. The blessings and the miracles have always been there. This is the unlocking of a door of an awareness. This is a spiritual awakening. The awareness of the blessing and miracles that were always there. Okay, so seeing excitement and joy and love and abundance, this is you looking through a completely different lens. It's you looking through a window and jumping out of that window into this new experience, right? So, and blessings and miracles, everyone, are not meant to be something that is rare. We're meant to experience blessings and miracles all the time, right? So this is a natural state that we're meant to be in. What is happening with all the incoming energies for you, Libra, are aligning you to the kind of experience you were born to experience here on Earth. So I feel some of you are connecting to your purpose, to your power, through some of the things that you're about to receive, some of the things that you're about to see, become aware of. And again, it's almost like droplets of water. This is what Spirit is showing me here. Even though these are wands, what I'm getting are droplets of water falling into your garden. A garden that needed nourishment, a garden that needed a path, a garden that needed something a little extra to grow. This could be like new fertilizer that you're putting into your garden, but it is helping you grow. It is helping you become more strong. Right? So this is what I'm getting here with the Eight of Wands, some sort of an energy that is incoming that is going to help you with your growth. Anywhere in your life, wherever you are seeking that growth, you are unlocking a window, and you're going to open that window and you're going to see something different out there. And I feel you're going to jump out because you're wanting to experience this. You're going to take up that opportunity to experience this energy of power, this energy of being within that experience that you're trying to create. You're going to see all of your hard work and efforts paying off here. So the kind of energy that you're putting out there, Libra, is the kind of energy that you're going to receive in return. So what kind of energy have you been putting out there recently? That is the energy that is coming back to you. And look at all these wands. There's a lot of them. Now, the other thing Spirit wants you to be mindful of is the kind of people and the energies that you surround yourself with. This is really important. Now, this alignment with Mercury moving into Taurus, this is you speaking a different language, a spiritual language. Things are going to be different here in this experience for you. So it's important that you surround yourself with energies that uplift you, that are people that are like-minded, that are able to connect, like you feel good in their presence. It doesn't feel like their energy is draining, whoever that might be in your life. Maybe you have friends like this and Spirit is wanting you to spend more time with them if that is an option. And if you don't have this energy in your life, Spirit is wanting you to align yourself with the kind of energies you want to be surrounded by. Okay, the ones again that are lifting you up. There's an elevation happening here within your energy, and there's something collective going on, something on a collective level that is happening. So you're going to see this kind of theme of people connecting with people, friends, groups, maybe taking a course together and, you know, making friends there, just doing things within a community. Right? So community is definitely coming around your energy right now, Libra. And it's important that you understand who you surround yourself with. And your dreams and your desires, they're coming true. Like your prayers are being answered here, Libra. I don't know what is happening here, but there's a very quiet, subtle energy that is communicating with you. And whenever we're in a space of noise, because this energy that's incoming, it is going to be fast. Okay? So things are moving really quickly. And sometimes that can be scary for some of us, especially those of us that want to see our lives moving ahead, but we're finding that everything else is moving ahead, but we're not. They don't want you to think of this as a negative experience. You're meant to slow down right now. So don't freak out when things are slowing down. This is an opportunity for you to get really deep and bring yourself into the present moment and detach from the noise just for a little bit. Because within that silence, within that quiet, within the whispers, within the echoes, you're going to find these blessings and miracles. It's almost like you're putting yourself underwater, right? And you know how we go underwater, everything slows down. It's super quiet. That's what this energy feels like. This is where it's coming in from. And again, it's important the way that you show up in your life's experience. Libra, how are you showing up? What kind of energy are you emitting into the world right now? Because again, Spirit is letting you know that energy is going to match you, that's coming back towards you. Okay, so oh my goodness, it's just, I feel there's a lot of beautiful things that are about to happen for you, unfoldings. These are manifestations that are unfolding for you. So we're going to pull a bonus card. This is the guidance from Gaia Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So this is an animal spirit that is going to be guiding you over the next little while, along with the elephant. Okay, so the cards are slipping. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you. So we're getting guidance of the seal. Have any of you seen a seal? This is a confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. I actually saw one in Hawaii. And on my Instagram account, if you're following me on Instagram, you're going to see that my Hawaii trips, there's a seal there. So the number 14 is on this card, so maybe you're seeing this number somewhere, or it is of significance to you. 14 days around the message of this card. So we have another affirmation, which is, I find humor in the hardship. It is safe to explore my inner child's deepest needs. So once again, I find humor in the hardship. It is safe to explore my inner child's deepest needs. Okay, so let's go ahead and read to you what Spirit wants to share through this card. So we are getting... Here we are. So keywords are humor, invention, and happiness, okay? So this playful water guide of Gaia is asking you to take a less serious and more humorous approach to your day. The seal is often referred to as the dog of the sea, and its boundless energy and curious nature. The seal approaches the day with a light heart and a happy spirit. Chances are you've been taking things too seriously and are overwhelmed with aspects of life. The seal asks you to be aware of your deepest thoughts and dreams, and the concept of what you think of yourself, you become, is an accurate representation of the reality you are living right now. So you must be aware of what is happening on the inside to manifest better situations. Seals come to you with an inventive mindset to remind you that you are safe and free to play more. And in this fun energy, your outcome can shift. Often we hold ourselves back unknowingly because we feel that laughter or laughing or taking time to find humor in things is frivolous and silly. But the seal is here today to remind you the opposite is true. Prioritize laughter and fun and watch how everything falls into place. It is time for you to allow your creativity and your imagination to lead. Now, we also have some shadow side keywords that might resonate for some of you, or you're meant to be aware of: naive, immature, and reckless. Be aware of these energies around you. And to bring things into alignment, Spirit is asking you to tap into your inner child and give yourself permission to play. Use your imagination and be creative. So once again, to bring things into alignment for you, Spirit is asking you to tap into your inner child and give yourself permission to play. Use your imagination and be creative. Okay, so look at that. Guidance of the seal for you today. So we're going to go ahead and close off now with an angel number. An angel number that you might already be seeing in your life. So that'll be your confirmation. And if you do see this number, remember the message of this card. So 2002, the void. Are any of you experiencing the void? This is your confirmation today. So if you see this number, you have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open up. And go outside, Libra. Spirit is wanting you to go outside and have fun. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for spending some time with me today. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.